Hey Virgo, welcome to November 2022, baby. It's like, what year is it? What day is it? So am I? What's my name? I don't know. Let's get you guys a Tarot for November. Thank you so much for being here. Hope this is helpful for you guys. Feel free to watch this for your sun, moon, rising sign, but really all the signs are for you. Sometimes I'll check out different signs for different houses of my natal chart, kind of get a forecast for what's coming up for me in a certain area of life. You do the same. Okay, Virgo, November 2022, let's get you an overall theme for the month. I've got angel cards here. They're Archangel, Doreen Virtue, a little old school, but we're running with it. And this is the Aquarian Tarot, Biddy Everyday Tarot to clarify. Okay, so your overall theme for the month of November, the empty room. I get excited for you when I see this card right now. This is giving me all kinds of potential vibes. So this can be a scary place to be. This is really like liminal space. This is the emptiness that comes when we clean everything out and we're still not sure what's coming next. This is the I want a new job. I'm quitting my old one, but I don't have one yet. This is I want a new relationship. I broke up with someone, but I don't have one yet. This is really sitting in that in between. That can be terrifying, but is also where all possibility is present. And it's giving me that, like, what are you going to choose vibe? Like, what are you going to choose? Like, fear and exhilaration are the same feeling. It's just your perspective. So this month might be an incredible month for you, Virgo, for relaxation, for any kind of activity that helps you calm and just stay in this really beautiful in-between time to make sure that you're calling in what's important for you and to really choose your perspective. Are you feeling locked into something? Are you feeling really restrained by not knowing? Are you feeling really freaked out? Are you feeling the fear? Right? This box, or are you feeling the expansion, the exhilaration, the knowing that it's all going to work out, the knowing that it's all going to work out better than you could possibly even have imagined for yourself? That is my favorite, hands down part of liminal space, is the belief that my limited human mind only knows a tiny fraction, whereas the universal potential that is present and possible for us in each and every moment like blows my planning, my mind, what I think is possible for myself out of the water. So anyway, I'll stop talking. I could go on and on. That is what's possible for you here in the month of November. Let's see how it relates to your overall reading once we get that laid out for you. Okay, and then what angel wants to carry you guys through the month? I picked these up as sort of a little, I wanted to just get you guys a little bit more support, a little bit like a little bit of a guide, a little bit of a bestie, personal bestie. This month is the vibe of these archangels. Okay, Virgo, your archangel for the month of November, clairvoyance. Archangel Raziel, I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can see heavenly love. Fucking gorgeous with the empty room. So what happens when we really clear our third eye, when we sit in meditation? We get visions, we get inspiration, we get clarity. So this is a really beautiful 1-2 punch here. Archangels helping you come in. I'm getting so much alignment from this, right? This is like so much of a chakra line vibe here with that crown chakra just being so highlighted. And the crown chakra, right, where our discernment of like higher energies is. So be really beautiful. Let's see how this all relates to your reading and the message and force scope. The force scope. I've been making up my own words a lot recently. Teroscope, horoscope, forecast. The force scope for you guys this month, Virgo. Let's get her laid out and we'll see how it all relates. We're just going to keep it to a Celtic cross. I do love to play with other layouts, and I also really love to lean into the predictability and the structure of just kind of doing these every month. So I hope you enjoy them, but let me know if you'd be interested in seeing another spread sometime. Okay, Virgo, let's see what your central theme for the month of November is. The 5 of Pentacles. So addressing ways that you feel left out in the cold, and how immediately does this track back to the empty room? Ways that you might be feeling lack. ways that you might be feeling broke. Let's get into the rest of your reading here, but maybe you're feeling left out. This is so interesting too, because it's just this window in the middle of like all of these clouds, which to me is even more relating to the idea that it's all about perspective for you this month, Virgo. So the Pentacles is really about our physical manifestation. This really could relate for you this month to a job, to a home, to something tangible. But the way that this is just like floating in the clouds, oftentimes this card is, the window is attached to a church. It's like a church and people aren't allowed inside, or there's people begging outside. This is just floating in the clouds, and they're like beautiful, gorgeous blue sky outside, but their faces are down. They're not able to see it, right? So this is really giving me perspective. Are you choosing fear and anxiety, or are you choosing exhilaration for what you are being prompted into? Let's go ahead and see what energy is crossing you this month. Queen of Rods, really gorgeous energy. Passion, excitement. This could be someone really helping you, or let's get a clarifier for this actually. This could also be you stepping into your power. This could be a character that is you are feeling kind of oppressed by, right? So when that energy is crossing you, it's a position of helping or hindering you this month. So I don't always speak to that angle too. So let's just get a clarifier for this. Okay, so someone here helping you put down your burden. So the Queen of Rods here is going to be some kind of a character. This is going to be you or someone in your field this month, some kind of a character, some kind of a person really helping you to ease yourself. This is going to be a helper. This is going to be you stepping into your full power to say, I'm letting my burden down. I don't have to carry this all by myself. You're going to be getting help this month. You're going to be feeling lifted in finding completion to your projects. You're gonna find help this month in your own personal empowerment, or people in your sphere coming to like help you cross the finish line to big projects this month. Whether that's getting back inside somewhere that you feel accepted, whether that's getting a new job, whether it's actually even just helping you change your perspective and someone pointing out like, hey, check out how beautiful the day is. With your head down, you're just focusing on that latest breakup you went through or the latest job that you lost. But oh my God, what if the universe is pointing you towards something so much better, right? So that's really beautiful. Let's see what's in your foundation here. This is what you are building the rest of the month on that you might not be aware of, right? This is our subconscious beliefs and understandings. So the Hanged Man in reverse. You are coming out and building from a time when you've potentially spent some time alone recently, or you're excited to put certain perspectives you've learned into use now. We're coming out of a time when you have waited, when you have maybe taken some time to really like see a position, see a situation from a lot of different vantage points here. And you're ready, Virgo. You're ready to step out. You're ready to put what you've seen, what you've learned, what you've waited for into perspective. Interesting. Okay, so you're building off of potentially a feeling of like not feeling very empowered here. So whatever you're creating, whatever you're moving forward into, there's been some kind of maybe a disappointment here, feeling like not in your power, maybe feeling burnt out on something. Let's see what you're consciously moving forward toward forward. Yeah, okay, Emperor in reverse. Let's go ahead and clarify this before I speak to it. This is what you're consciously understanding this month, Virgo. What you are moving towards, what you are embodying, what you are actively manifesting. And Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so this is the energy of you really understanding how to manifest what you want from a correct vantage point. So the Emperor is incredibly powerful, sometimes too powerful. His most advantageous, the archetype here, the most advantageous way that he can command his space, that he can command what happens in his life, that you can channel this energy is through service of others. is through setting up ways that, like, leading by example, right? It's not commanding by manipulating or putting people down or just telling other people what they have to do, right? It's collaboration. It's creating structure. It's creating logical forms for people. It's doing that proactively. That's the masculine, going out and doing things, going out and building things. It's reminding me of a couple I know, really good friends of mine. And the woman in the relationship says, oh gosh, it'd be so great if we could like have chickens and have an egg thing. I don't really homestead, but you know, and her husband's like, don't worry, I got you. He builds the chicken coop. He's in service because he's able to like put into practice the building of things, the structure of things in service of other people. So when we see the Emperor in reverse, what I'm getting is it's kind of speaking to you guys, like reorganizing how you are manifesting this month. I know I'm using a lot of words. I hope it's not being jumbly. Seven of Pentacles is like really, it feels like this undoing of something that you've been working on potentially or invested in, and you're like, okay, I need another tack here. I need something else to guide me here, because the way that I've been doing might not have been working for you, right? So you, like maybe you came in too hot with something. Maybe you have been too fierce in a relationship. Maybe you have been really moving forward in an extremely masculine way and you need to soften. Maybe you've been moving forward in a very feminine way, like just waiting for things to come to you, and you need to like lady up or man up and like put in some effort and some work. But there's some undoing. There's some like stopping of something. There's some slowing of a momentum of something that you've been working on or something that you've been planting, something that you've been trying to grow. You're like, okay, this isn't working for me. Let me see how I can reconfigure and again, step into personal power through collaboration here, through reaching out for help, and through creating structures for others and for yourself that are going to serve you in the long run. Okay, let me move on because I know this is probably getting kind of long. What's happening in the recent past for you? Page of Cups. So this is really sweet. This could be like, in the recent past, there's been sort of some kind of a heart opening, some kind of a new relationship. This could be kiddos here. This could be an offer of love. I always laugh when tarot say that. An offer of love is coming your way. Nine of Swords. Oh, beautiful. This is you like in the recent past here having no worries. Maybe you jumped into something without any kind of fear about something. You're like, hey, I'm totally innocent. I'm jumping into some kind of a situation here in the past. And I'm like totally free of any worries or any headache, or maybe something really solved a headache for you. Maybe you're coming from a recent past situation where something felt really good, something felt really young, something felt really happy, something felt really joyful and new. And it helped assuage any fears that you might have had in moving forward. What are you moving forward into? The Ten of Swords, Virgo. Okay. The beauty of this is that you are absolutely ending a cycle here. And the Ten of Swords, again, is about our thoughts, our beliefs. It's the way that we communicate with ourselves and with each other. And what's beautiful about the Ten of Swords is, one, it's a total completion. And two, it's usually a death to the way that we're thinking about something. Or for instance, like if you're having a lot of anxiety, like a friend of mine called the other day and she was like, oh my gosh, like this thing happened at work and I think like all these other people are thinking about me and I think all these other people are saying like, I don't know, and like talking about me behind my back, and another coworker didn't respond to my email. And so she's like assuming that like, you know, each one of these is like a stab in her back, right? Like she didn't answer the email. Someone else hates me. I can't believe I did that, right? It's all anxiety. It's all the mind. It's all belief systems. And so I said to her, what would happen if all of it was true, right? What would happen if each one of those things was true? Like what would happen? Like just go into it for a second. And she was like, oh my God, yeah, it would suck, but the fear of that is so much worse than the reality, which would be like, someone just didn't answer my email and like, I'm going to have this awesome like time this weekend doing this event that we're doing. And like, it would actually all totally be fine. Right. So it's kind of like how dramatic, like the Ten of Swords can be really dramatic. It can also just be showing you that this needs to be the end of something you are believing or thinking about here in a way that's not serving you. And that's a really beautiful end to the cycle. And how gorgeous is this, clarified by the King of Swords? This is really making a call to you, Virgo, to step into absolute mastery when it comes to what the fuck you believe in. What are you doing with your brain, with your mind, with your thoughts, with your limiting beliefs? Are you commanding them or are you letting them command you? This is really asking you to step into some massive personal power this month. This is actually shaping up really beautifully because you're really being shown ways here this month of people, places, things, ideas, ways that aren't serving you. You have this gorgeous overall theme of being able to like let it all go. You're in this time where it's just like let it all go. And something new is coming. New vision is coming. You are absolutely being supported into new vision and new mastery of who you are and what you are creating. And it's gorgeous. How are you feeling about it here? You're feeling real sad. Queen of Cups is just feeling like potentially really topsy-turvy. You could be feeling extremely emotional. You could be feeling like you just don't understand what's going on. Or there could be a lot of grief here with this process. This could be you just feeling really out of sorts. Like maybe you thought you had everything together. This is like kind of reading like, you know, maybe new relationship in the past, like kind of was holding things together, making you feel good about yourself. Maybe that kind of something shifted there and you're just like, you know what, I could fucking do without this. Okay, but going into the pain of whatever this is, just feeling discombobulated, allowing yourself to grieve, allowing your cup to just run empty it the fuck out, Virgo. I don't know why I'm feeling so emphatic with you guys, but I'm so like here for your empowerment. That's what it is. I'm just like, Virgo, you got this. Pick yourself up. Let's do this. Let yourself be sad. So by letting yourself like feel all of your feelings here, you unlock that's the key to unlocking how much you've just been tied up in your mind about fear, about limiting beliefs. So really let yourself go into like whatever emotion it is that you're feeling about this process or about this month, and just know that it's just a passing storm. Our emotions are just passing through. Don't believe the thoughts as you're going through any kind of hard times here this month, and just allow yourself to process, and I guarantee that's what leads to this liminal space of all possibility, letting go, clearing out, clearing house. And it doesn't have to mean like breaking up with someone. It doesn't have to mean like a major overhaul of your life. Sometimes it can just really be that internal cleansing of like, okay, I'm going to let go of the belief that it's all going to be terrible and just see what happens, right? Whatever it is for you. Okay, in the exterior position this month, what's coming at ya? Seven of Pentacles. So just I'm noticing how we've got some repeats here. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So again, okay, this is really beautiful actually, because this is talking about really what you're moving towards, what you're actively doing to move towards that. And we talked about that being a little bit of an undoing of maybe like something physical, something manifest. So it could be a job, it could be a project, right? So in the exterior position here, what's outside of you? People, places, things that you're going to run into this month that might support you or stop you or hinder you. Like what's going on outside of you this month? The undoing, the option or undoing of potentially things that you've been working on. So this could be someone coming to you and saying, hey, I know you were set for that promotion, but we're actually taking it off the table. Or like, I don't know if it's going to be something like that drastic. But like, oh, hey, honey, I know we were planning on that vacation together and we were like really worried about spending all that money. Let's just like not, right? There could be situations in the exterior that really help you kind of loosen your grip on just things that have been in motion that aren't serving you is really what it feels like. What are your hopes and fears this month? Knight of Rods. You are really hoping to get your mojo back. Girl, and look at it. Look at this like... I love this symbol. I'm just so drawn to this symbol on his hand. This to me is really like, it's such a clear message. It's like a grounded fireball in a situation, in a place on his hand where you can actually manifest and move forward. The Knight of Rods is like all passion. He is a character that is like ready to get in there, ready to like feel fiery. He's feeling very vital. He can be very sexual. Maybe you want to get your hoo-ha on, you know? Maybe you want to get your like love life going, potentially, right? Maybe you want to get this is like a card of wanting to feel that vitality again, where you want to feel, you just feel sexual. Sexuality and our like kundalini is all a part of just feeling like alive. It's like you really want to feel inspired again. And you could also be nervous about that too. This is the card of hopes and fears. So that's a scary place to be too, really invested in something, really excited about something. Some people just like don't even want to get inspired because they're like, what's the point? It's too disappointing, or like it'll never happen, right? We squash our dreams so often before we even step into them. So don't squash your dreams. You're also excited about possibilities, about new opportunities. So this is really beautiful because at the beginning of the reading, we're seeing like head down, like not really looking up at possibilities, feeling kind of disappointed, feeling overburdened, even with but having the possibility of really stepping into a lot of personal power. And here you are as we kind of move into the month, hopes and fears, really looking up, being open to possibility, seeing that the world is your oyster here. Nurture whatever feeling you have, like anything that's like bubbling to the surface this month of like, well, maybe this could be possible, or like that would feel really exciting. Like nurture those this month. And any like cool ideas you have, or visions you have, or things that come to you in meditation, write them down because you're really being guided, you're really being held this month, Virgo, to step into some like really beautiful new possibilities. Let the old ones go. I'm happy to see this 10 of Swords for you here in the future because it means final completion of this cycle of whatever here is happening that's like dissonance and not working well for you. So don't be freaked out. Final card. Okay, I just can't. This is such a beautiful reading for you guys. The 6 of Rods, I'm not even going to clarify it. It's just total victory. You completely win this month, Virgo. And I mean that so lovingly because it's kind of easy to celebrate or be happy for a reading or you guys when it's like all 11 games and like all sunshine and rainbows, and it's like can be cool to see readings like that and there's like so much love and so much connection. But when you really start and you have some fucking heavy hitters like the 10 of Swords, some real disappointment and fears that you're facing, and the 5 of Pentacles on the board, when you're starting here and you're ending on the 6 of Rods, this is you this month, Virgo, just coming into full success. You do it. You win. You complete whatever it is. You're on to the next journey. You're on to the next exciting thing in life. And you're feeling successful about it. You're feeling empowered. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this was really helpful for you guys. Feel free to let me know what this is about, if it's about something specific for you guys. And I can't wait to catch you in December. Okay, have a good one.